Given Manchester United's current paucity of goals, Ruben Amorim could do worse than hand young striker Chido Obi a first start against Real Sociedad in the Europa League on Thursday. In an electrifying 52-minute cameo in Sunday's FA Cup penalty shootout defeat to Fulham, Obi posed more of a threat than £108.5 million duo Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee combined. The 17-year-old, signed from Arsenal last summer, twice came close to scoring a winner for United, in normal and extra time, before Amorim's side were beaten on penalties. After the defeat, which has left the Europa League as United's only hope of a trophy this season and a route back into Europe for next term, Amorim hinted Obi has a chance of starting against Sociedad. "We have a problem with goals," admitted Amorim, after another miserable day as United boss. "I will focus on the next game and choose the best players to win the match. Anything can happen in the next games, during training. We don't have a lot of time to train, but we need to see the opposition and feel the moment of the player physically, with a lot of games, because now we're going to start playing every Thursday and Sunday." Despite his age and inexperience, Obi is unquestionably the most in form of United's strikers, having plundered 12 goals in 9 appearances for the under-18s, as well as making a couple of appearances for the under-21s in which he has posed a threat. United's coaches are wary of throwing Obi into the first team before he is fully ready, mindful of the development he still has to undergo, physically and mentally, but Amorim has few options up front, with Højlund and Zirkzee performing so lamentably. Højlund, a £72 million summer signing from Atalanta in 2023, has now gone 18 hours and 38 minutes since he last scored, away to Victoria Plzen in the Europa League back in mid-December. Dutch striker Zirkzee, who cost £36.5 million from Bologna last summer, has not fared much better, with a solitary goal in his last 16 appearances for United. Both players are symptomatic of the calamitous recruitment policy at United in recent years, which has seen the club pay grossly inflated fees for players who are simply not good enough. Against that backdrop, and with Højlund and Zirkzee continuing to fall short in terms of goals and providing a credible attacking threat, Amorim may well decide to throw Obi in from the start on Thursday. It worked for former United boss Louis van Gaal, who started an unknown 18-year-old called Marcus Rashford in the Europa League 9 years ago, after Anthony Martial was ruled out because of injury. Rashford scored twice on his debut in a 5-1 win over Danish side Midtjylland at Old Trafford, then repeated that feat 3 days later with another double in a 3-2 home victory over Arsenal. Whether Obi can have the same impact remains to be seen, but sticking with Højlund and Zirkzee is simply not working, and Amorim has nothing to lose by giving the raw talent a full debut in San Sebastian. Join our new Man United WhatsApp community privacy notice.